Hi everybody. Welcome to this week's edition of Mods Worth Noting. So looks like we've got about 3 pages of mods this time, so things are getting a little busier. We'll see what we've got. Time-saving stock check is a good quality of life addition that has appeared for PC users. Biggest thing here I see is it goes ahead and does some calculations, and it'll tell you yellow, dark green, or bright green as far as, is this time to sell something? So if you go look at their screenshot here, you can see there's a couple dark greens, there's a green there, and so it's telling you like this is above the best potential for these 3 items, and then this one's above 95%. So that you might still, in this case, want to sell the barrels, and it's telling you, based on what station. And then you can go look in the storage location for things. So they had 45,000 straw, and it shows it's in these 2 places, so that if you're going to look, you don't have to drive everywhere and check all your silos or click around the map. Another mod that many of us have found useful, Measure, is also back, so this just allows you to measure distance between 2 points, which is helpful in the examples they provide for cutting, or I used to use it in a lot of cases on the multiplayer servers if there was a easement requirement from roadways or the edge of your property, for example. A lot of places had 3 meters or 5 meters, and that way you could measure that and not be guessing. So contract boost kind of pushes the envelope a little bit. I'm always a little leery of suggesting what might be considered cheat type mods that just make things far too simple. But I know there are a lot of people in this case that do like, hey, I want to collect stuff off contracts because they're doing contracting to get going, but their ultimate thing is, get a little bit of cash, and they just don't want to slog through what's required in some cases. So this allows you to, say, pick up windrows or swaths of stuff from harvest. It allows you to collect grass from mowing missions, where normally you'd just be able to mow, or you'd just be able to harvest, and then you couldn't, bale and pick up the hay, and for example. This allows you to do things like that. Also adjusts how many maximum contracts you can have. I think the game allows 3. This allows you to have 10, and it also juices the profit from every contract. So it talks about 50% more profit from every contract is the first item. So you're up to your own discretion as to what you consider it and whether you want to use it, but it is available at this point. Another key mod that a lot of us have used in the past, Power Tools, which allows you to fill or empty equipment, drop piles, do things at fill points, fly around if you're doing map tours and things like that. It turns on flight mode, on and off, and so forth. That is back at this point now as well. So that will do it for this week's edition of Mods Worth Noting. Again, just a lot of things that had been helpful, making their appearance again this week, so at least some progress is being made for those who are looking for that. And as always, if you've enjoyed this, haven't dropped a like, or are not a subscriber, please consider that. Those things are crucial for a smaller channel like me, and I'm greatly appreciative of that. And I will see you next time.